It's a beautiful night to have a fire. I actually started the fire and I lost sun, so I'm out here. I have no clue if there's any critters. It's pretty dark. Yeah, this is how dark it is in the yard right now. There's my car. There's the trunk. But here's my fire. Whew. A little chilly right now. I thought I'd do a little live and you guys could appreciate my fire for those who love fire. I hope you had a great day. Oh, the smell of burning wood and leaves. It's amazing. I did see a little snake earlier, so if you guys don't see any more videos, perhaps a bear got me, but let's not put that out in the universe. Oh my goodness. So, probably come out here and check my fire a couple of times tonight. It's not that windy. I always want to check the wind, but I don't have my light with me right now. I have my phone, but I have a light I could bring out here. Look at that. This is a great fire. If I had like a steak or some potatoes, I often think it's such a waste of fuel. But I love this. Do you guys love this? I love it. I love fires. It feels amazing. I love it. I didn't kill the snake earlier. I don't like killing snakes. It was just like a little racer, and they actually help keep the little field mice away. I'm all by myself with a fire. It'll probably burn all night, and I'll come out here tomorrow. You guys could see just how pretty it is. This would be great for some marshmallows. Hi, I'm doing well. I'm not sure what that is. What's oh, I should have my glasses. I'm so sorry. What is it? I'm not sure what that is, Nathan. James Corbett. I'm doing well. Thank you, Sonia. Sanjay. So this is just wood I collected. Well, my sister did all the vines. We have pomelo trees. Anyone know what pomelo trees are? The pomelos are like it's like a giant grapefruit. It's a little chilly here in Florida, so where are you guys from? Beautiful. It's amazing. Skibidi toilet. Hi, Bradenton, Florida. Hi, Tammy. I'm just having a fire. My neighbors, Bradenton, that's like close to Tampa. I'm up near in the Jacksonville area. Yeah, I have no friends right now to watch the fire with me, but I don't know. Um, ooh, ooh. Now it's getting smoky. Okay, so let me go over here. It's really dark. I will look up that Skibidi toilet. I'm not sure if that's a YouTube channel. I'm doing well. Thank you, Tammy. How are you? It's a little chilly up here. So I'm just watching my fire. And it's really dark or else I'd flip the video. I just put up a video. I don't know if you guys had a chance to see my little snake. Um, oh, well, I'm going to say prayers for you. Hopefully, everything's going to get better. Everything, this too shall pass, whatever you might be going through. And we all go through things for sure. And this past year has been one heck of a year. If you've watched a little bit of my videos, oh, I think life has really humbled me, Tammy. I mean, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I know in some of my other videos, I've talked about my near-death experience. I had open heart surgery when I was 25, and I guess I've always been searching. I grew up Catholic, but I didn't, you know, continue with like the organized religion, but I guess I've always been searching on, I guess, the nature of reality and God. And we all have a past. I just think we need to get back out in nature, just try to be kind to each other. Yeah, there's a lot of doctrines for sure. I'm 52, so and I'm kind of ashamed to say it, but I've something in this past year, it led me to, maybe look into what the Bible says without going to organized religion, without really asking my peers or my family. I'm searching, because people talk about things in the Bible, and I know I always have this. Of course, I've heard verses in church and from friends and people who know their Bible. But for myself, I wanna try to understand it, and I know it's not a race, and it's not a contest to understand the Bible. And it's some people, it just comes so naturally. I know. I'm still pretty much. Right now. I'm at Leviticus, and I've got a long way to go, and I'm so confused. I don't know if anyone uh, has read their Bible. I hear you, Tammy. Whew. You know, and you question, like, why do bad things happen? And, or, you know, like, for some people, I know I've had some pretty, in the romance department, not the best relationships, but it's taken time, years possibly, for me to understand what I was supposed to learn and what direction I probably should have taken, and I chose a different path. Um, in some of my older videos, and I'll tell you, you know, I've always grown up Catholic as a Christian. I believe in the crucifixion, but then I got away from it, as some people do in their 20s, um, and then in my 30s, I didn't really have a relationship with God as far as putting God as a priority. Um, just having fun, I think, and then, but I've always believed in one God, and you know, after having my near-death experience, I don't know if you've watched anybody or know anybody who's had a near-death experience, but it was so profound, and the unconditional love that I felt, I've always been searching for that. Yeah. You can tell I do too. Tammy, I have ADHD too. My dad told me that I had really good coping skills. They back in the 70s, you know, I they didn't medicate me. I was quite I had a lot of energy. So they put me in sports, basically. Um, isn't it funny how we're in different seasons, you know? Yeah. Yeah, and it did it help much, you know, being in sports? I think it helped for a little bit, you know, for me, you know, trying to stay focused, but I've learned to accept it. Wow, that's amazing. You had Yeah, I get it. I got it. Yeah. My my teachers used to write notes home to my parents about, she said, I remember my English teacher wrote a note to my parents, that I was loquacious. Basically, she was saying I was really, really talkative, um, which is funny because, you know, I'm the last of seven, so I don't, I never thought that you know, was heard over my older brothers and sisters. Oh. I wish I, you know, continued to play the sports, you know, I played tennis. What did you play? I played tennis, and I ran. I wasn't that good at running. um, but I tried. I've got a very slow pace. Uh, yes, yes. Oh, you're one of five? Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Oh, yeah. So my brother growing up, he had to take us on his dates, and my mom would make him take all of his siblings with him because he was a driver. I think I think the older siblings get more of the responsibility. It's harder, I think, on you guys, because there's more expectations. By the time my mom had me, it was like I was number 7, and she's like, okay, whatever. Well, not really. I mean, just up into high school, but I'm sure your parents were strict. I don't know if it's fair to put all that responsibility on the oldest. Wow, 12 years apart. Okay. My parents had 7 kids in 8 years. So she had a brood. That's, yeah, it's a lot of responsibility. I don't, what's funny is, I mean, I don't know if you're real close with your youngest sibling, but I'm pretty close with my oldest brother. Out of my 3 brothers, I I'm close. I relate with him, and we talk, and I love all of my brothers and sisters, but we've always had this special connection. Oh, wow. See, I always wondered how that experience is to go to Catholic school. I went to public, which was fine. We didn't really have a Catholic school. Hi, Delicious. How are you? Um, we were just talking about, growing up in a big family and the responsibilities of older siblings to younger siblings. Oh, wow. Do you wish that you had gone to public school, or did you enjoy Catholic school? Um, my cousins went to all Catholic school. It just seemed like they got a better, like, education as far as the Bible and their spiritual path. I know my cousins, they kind of nod their head like, why don't I know my Bible? Why don't I know scripture? Um, but that's okay. I mean, they say it in a loving way. I remember my sister was doing she was she was saying one of the verses during she had to do a reading during a funeral, at my grandmother's funeral, and she mispronounced the word, and my other cousins in California, they were just laughing. You're a single child? Aw. Sometimes I wish I was a single child. Oh, wow. I wouldn't. I bet, especially being one of 5, I bet you really value your alone time. And then Alicious, you're lucky that you're the only child. I mean, I wish I was the only child sometimes, but I mean, I don't regret anything. I'm grateful that for my brothers and sisters. And there's always a place where we could just, if you wanted to be alone, go out in the yard, kind of like what I'm doing right now. Oh, great. Delicious, because I am struggling with the Bible right now. I'm watching a couple of YouTube videos, um, and actually some uh, apologists, like Christian apologists, whether they're religious apologists or secular. I find it very interesting. Not that I have to be convinced that there's a God, because I know I'm convinced, and I feel, I'm pretty firm in my foundation with God. But I'm ashamed to say that I don't know the stories, and they're difficult. Those are difficult. That's amazing. Yeah, having a friend that long. I've got a girlfriend that I just, life happens, and then it's not that you don't keep in touch, um, but it's hard to get together, right? With families, when you have families, or you have your life, or you live in different cities. Oh wow, gotcha. Wow, I know. You wish you had siblings for sure. But we fought like cats and dogs. I mean, my mom always told us we had to get along and, quit fighting with your brother or your sister. But um, yeah, sometimes I wish I was the only child. I guess we don't see each other. We don't see friends that much, but we always have, it seems, I don't know if you guys are going through the same thing, but my college friends and people that I know, like from high school, we only see each other now when there's funerals. Um, we're pretty much past that age of weddings, well, unless it's a second or third wedding, um, but usually it's mainly funerals. Yeah, the New Living Translations and Malicious. The book that I'm reading right now is the E ESV, the English Standard Version. I have a Catholic Bible, but um, it's huge. I don't know if your Catholic Bible. I mean, I don't know what. Maybe it's just large print, but it's huge. I'll have to take a picture of the two Bibles that we have, the Catholic Bibles, but I believe it has pictures, so maybe that's why. Um, oh, my name is Leah. Leah. I'm sorry, Leah. I know I'm under Florida native, um, but my name is Leah, Leah, like in the Bible. I believe it. I think that's how it's spelled in the Bible. But what's funny is, um, I think my dad named me, and he was my dad's past, but he did his residency. He was a doctor, in a Jewish hospital in New Jersey, and my name it's like a Hebrew name, so I don't know if there was a nurse there or someone he worked with. I know, right? Oh, Sarasota. Sarasota is so nice. I don't know if I know that Debbie Reynolds song. Maybe we'll have to look that up. I will look that one up too, the English Easy English Bible. I mean, I should just use the Catholic Bible, but it's very I don't know if I'm kind of looking for someone to study the Bible with me right now. My brother-in-law is Baptist, but we were talking about it, and his interpretation, he doesn't argue with me, but he's just Southern Baptist, and he has interpretations, whereas the one the YouTube channel that I'm listening to right now, I think it's called Heart Dive. She explains a lot of things that I'm just not getting. I will look, Tammy, I will look that up. Hopefully, hopefully, Sarasota, that is like 4 hours, about 4 hours away. I had a girlfriend that lived in Sarasota. She passed a few years ago. Yeah. Well, yes, my brother-in-law is from Albany, Georgia. So, and he says he's read his Bible. So I'm never arguing with him. I'm just trying to learn, and I'm open to his interpretation. So, I'm actually open to everyone's interpretation. I guess. Oh yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't argue with my brother-in-law because, I feel like I'm hoping I will stick to it. I'm definitely not the type of person that can memorize the verses. I wish you guys were here with me. My fire is kind of going out. I just want to learn more about it. I know you guys, if you've seen some of my other videos, honestly, I was more well, I studied a lot in New Age. And when I came back from California, I one of my friends that I knew from this area brought me to this metaphysical church. And honestly, for a few years, that's what I was following. I always had my foundation with Jesus, and I believe in the crucifixion again. I grew up Catholic, so I never lost that. But, you know, I got to a point where I realized that they never really talked about God or Jesus. It was almost like, it was almost like the people at the church that I went to um, avoided talking about Jesus or God, or they were just searching. So, me either. So, I would honestly, I would love, if anyone, wants to read or study the Bible with me or has anything, to teach me. I'm a newbie. I'm made this, I guess, a resolution because I've been led to, just open up, open it up and read it. And it is definitely challenging. Yeah, that I'm gonna give myself grace too. Like if I don't, read it one day, or if I skip a video one day, I have to give myself some grace. Sometimes, honestly, I'm watching these videos over and over and over again because I'm especially especially the Old Testament, and that's what I'm in right now. It's taking me. I'm telling you, it's challenging. I mean, I'm looking forward to actually getting into the New Testament, but I'm being challenged for sure, and thank God for the YouTubers that are doing the explanation that obviously have more experience. Do you get to have Oh no, I don't. I do not have children, Tammy. That wasn't in my path in this lifetime. I was just, some of my videos I do talk about. I just never had the best experience in romance, but all of it, it's all good. I'm so grateful to be alive. I've had some pretty long relationships, but I've never been married, and never had children. Do you have kids too, or were you married? Do I want to have kids? Oh, I think that ship is sailed. That ship is definitely sailed for me. I have 3 nephews. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really interested in romance at this point. I just, I don't know if I've alluded to. I I had a relationship just end, and I think it's part of why I started the channel. I felt led to, that's how I was doing my healing. And hindsight, it's been a year. It's been almost a year since I just started my healing path. At first, and if you see some of my other videos, I probably don't come across very, happy. Um, Hi. Um, did I want to have children then, or did I want to get married? Okay, three. Okay, 3. I gotcha. Yeah, I will be. I can be. I mean, this is my first time, I believe, doing a live. Um, it was nice meeting you, Tammy. I'm gonna probably maybe do more. Oh, that's my neighbor. I think it's someone has a big trailer. Um, don't scare me. I am honestly out here in the middle of the property, and um, I know that. someone said they saw coyotes. Hopefully not. But thank you, Tammy. You have a great night, sweetie. You know, hopefully you could have a little fire if you have a backyard. I mean, I have fires out of necessity. I mean, the neighbors don't like it so much, but most of the times we're just you know, burning a lot of the underbrush. I would pay someone to do it, but I they there's a lot of plants on this property, so hopefully, I mean, they don't. I'd have to be out here with them anyway to make sure that they're not killing some of the plants that my dad put out here. I don't know if you guys want to have more fires out here, or you know, um, sit down in lives. I love this. I love this. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Delicious. Yeah, you know, I meant the videos maybe when I first started doing it about, I guess about March. Yeah, in the beginning. Honestly, I'd gone through a breakup, and it was pretty, uh, it was pretty crazy. It was really, it was really crazy. Maybe I'll talk about that sometime. You know, I've had some realizations, and I've always been the type of person that everything happens for a reason. Um, and I'm at that point. That's one of the reasons why, you know, I want to forgive because everyone, you know, and you know, want to forgive everyone and them to forgive me. You know, I know a lot of people go through some pretty horrible stuff, and I have to find it. I know that forgiveness takes time, but I think looking at the bigger picture, there's a bigger picture, like, right? God has his purpose, and you don't know why it's going on at the time or why your story is this way, no matter how good you are or how good your intentions are or how you want to help people or how much you love someone. But you know, if it's not meant for you, I found that our creator has moved us out of the way, and that's what actually happened. And I think it's let me put it this way, I think it could have been a lot worse had I not moved, or had he not moved me. Yeah. Back. Oh. Yes, I am definitely in a better place, you know, and I wish well for everyone. I really do. I really wish um I wish everyone happiness. And we look at all the grand scheme of things, you know, people that I've lost, possibly people that you guys have lost in your lives, and you wonder why. And um, you know, there's a bigger picture. There's this big universe. There's this reading the Bible is really teaching me a lot. Just the power of our Creator, and I feel a little ashamed that I haven't given that glory in to God, and that I got off my path and followed, and not followed necessarily, but just, my brother-in-law put it this way. He goes, you know, don't feel ashamed of learning new things. He goes, but it's not, because it's not wrong to study other religions or spiritual doctrines. It's just learning. It's not necessarily wrong. You know, that's what they say. It's always in God's time, right? I mean, I'm telling you, like, it was a pretty um, rough time, and I know and thank you for saying that, um, where, you know, my energy was high this time last year, but I was questioning a lot of things for sure. And, it's taken a year to realize that everything happened exactly how it's supposed to happen, you know? It really did. So, oh, you are the best. Thank you for thank you for, you know, watching the videos and always making positive comments. I really appreciate you, always positive, and you always have, help me think, about things and put things in perspective. So I really do appreciate you watching. But, oh, well, my fire is dying. Well, it's not dying, but it's pretty dark. It looks like it's not gonna. Hopefully, yeah. It looks like it won't catch fire for the rest of the yard. And maybe tomorrow I'll come out here and yeah, you're right. Things come and go. We have to take things. Maybe I feel lighter definitely this year, and if there's anything you want me to talk about or show you here in Florida, I do a lot of outside work. It's magical. Uh, I do a lot of outside work. I wish I had some marshmallows. Aw. I wish all of you peace. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening. I know I have such random content all the time. Um, you know, I'm here, like, my brother is, he's actually considered blind. He has diabetes, so can I sing you a song sometime? I don't know if you want me to sing a song. I don't have, I don't feel like I'm a great singer. Um, but sure, let me know which one. I'm not a very good singer. I don't really like my singing voice. Sometimes the only time I sing really is like when I'm doing dishes by myself. I wish I wasn't very good in band either. I played the trumpet. Yeah, let me know what kind of song you want me to sing. Well, I'll try it. No. Oh, you guys are great. Mhm. Oh, he played the clarinet. My sister played the clarinet. I played the trumpet, but not well. I was always like third chair. I think, yeah, we went to contest one year, and I'm sure you know what contest is. In high school, um, it was basically, you pick a song and you perform it in front of judges, and I was always the third string. I wasn't that good. My brothers and sisters, they were in the marching band, but Do you still play the clarinet? I sold my trumpet right when I started college. I don't know why I picked the trumpet, but I wish you guys could smell this fire. It's amazing. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Middle school. Yeah, in high school, I think I ended up getting out of band because I had to take Spanish. I so oh. I love you guys. I'm gonna head out. My mom called, so I need to call her back. I will, Oriel-san, if there's a song that you want me to sing, I'll try. I wish we could all just like FaceTime each other and sing together. I know my cousin's a great singer. He he's great at karaoke. He's got a great voice. I've always been very, very, very shy about my voice. I don't know why. I think I never had any formal singing lessons, or I don't know why. So, all right, love you guys. I will see you guys next video. All right, take care.